Hey, this is Dean Swan from Swan Family Inc. and I just wanted to do a quick tutorial on the Kanger T3 tank and the Kanger MT3 tank. Now, I really wasn't expecting a whole lot when I bought these and was blown away. These tanks are the best affordable tanks I've come across yet. I actually prefer it to the iClear 30S. The taste is there, awesome taste, uh, good vapor production, rebuildable, downright a great coil for $5-6, or a great tank for $5 or $6. Now, some of the problems I've had is flooding, gurgling, leaking all over my battery. So I'm going to try to keep this pretty quick. I'm going to show you some little tricks that I've come across with the tank that'll definitely help your vaping with it. So I start off by taking off the battery and taking off the back just like you were going to fill it. And you'll have the coil. Now I already have one taken apart just to show you guys that once you get the back piece off, here is the actual coil. Now I'll take the little plastic ring off. Don't lose this. This is the first thing I forget to put on at the end of it. So there is a little cone on top. Just lightly wiggle it and it should come right off. Now we'll see, that's the inside of the coil. Now for gurgling, flooding, stuff like that, if you take it apart, you'll notice there is two little flavor wicks sitting on top. Now what I do to fix any kind of flooding issues I've ever had with the tanks, both the MT3 and the T3, is I take here I got a piece of silica wick, 3mm, and I will unravel one strand, clip off probably ½ inch or less, and I will add an extra flavor wick to the top of the coil. Put it back on. I've never really had to add more than one, maybe two flavor wicks to it to get it to completely stop leaking and to deliver good hits again. On the other side, if you're getting nothing but dry hits, you can't seem to get a good vape out of it, what I do is I take it apart and I will take out the two flavor wicks that come with it stock, and I will separate them and add just one back on top of it. Sometimes this works, sometimes after a while it'll just break in and you'll be good to go. Try turning down the voltage. One thing I wanted to talk about is rebuilding. I got these tanks because I could rebuild them. You know, I started off trying to build at right about 1 ohm, and these Ego batteries are not meant to run that low. So what I have found that works well for me is right about 1.4 ohms, even as low as 1.3, but really I wouldn't recommend going any lower than that, or you're going to run the risk of damaging your battery. The life of your battery isn't going to last as long, and you don't want to have something like failure. Now at 1.3 ohms with a 3.7 volt regular 900 milliamp hour battery, this thing produces really good hits. So I'm going to show you right now. Flavor is just intense. Awesome flavor from this tank. I love it. And like I said, 1.3, 1.4 ohms, 3.7 volts. It'll hit like a variable voltage turned up. but you don't have to spend the extra money on like an ego twist. Definitely getting the resistance to match your voltage is way better than always trying to upgrade. I'm actually quite happy with the setup now that I've gone with the lower resistance coils. It's like a waterfall, man. So with my ego battery, the variable voltage goes up to about 4.8 volts. I like to run at right about 1.8 to 2.2 ohms for my atomizer, and it also delivers a really good bait, probably a little bit warmer. The lower resistance definitely seems like it has a little bit better flavor, but this still has good flavor, a little bit better vapor production. Well, that's it for tonight. Definitely stay tuned. Next week I'm going to be doing a unboxing and review of the Inokin Itaste 2.0 Energy, and hopefully here soon I'll be doing a review on the Inokin bottom coil 30B or a 16B, whichever I get my hands on first. I also will soon be doing some reviews on some different flavors. So stay tuned and we'll see you next time. Thanks.